Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Megan. If you didn't know, now you know. And as you can see, we got a package from Madame Glam. Let's open it. I'll show you what's in here. So this is the new October collection from Madame Glam. If you don't know Madame Glam, they are vegan, cruelty-free, human-free, all that good stuff. We've got this beautiful red color. It is called Scarlet. There will be links in my description for Madame Glam, as well as there's a discount code, and you should be able to see that on the screen. Look at this color. Look how pretty that is. It is so cute. It's like shimmery. I think these are metallics, but like frosted metal type metallic. I do like it a lot though. Super pretty. We also have this orange one. It is called Wicked Whisper. We do want to give a big thanks to Madame Glam to send these over so that I can show them to you. Look at that. This one is another one in that frosted metal. Look at that shimmer though. It's so reflective and shiny. I am going to do some nails today. I'm just not entirely sure which ones of these I want to use because they're all so beautiful. This is a blue. It is called Moonlit Mystique. I would say this is actually one of my favorites of these. It would be really great for like a galaxy or spacey themed background. So I may go that route. I'm just not sure though. And then we have this purple. It is called Twilight Tint. This one is also a gorgeous color. It's a little bit lighter than the label, but I like that because I'm not really into the grapey family of purples, but I do like these lighter shades of purple. And so I like this one a lot. We also have this green. It is called Enchanted Green, and I would say that's an accurate description. Look how beautiful that one is. This is also one of my favorites. I like it as much as I like that blue one, so it is still super hard to decide. This one is such a magical color. Now I can tell you, this round of Madame Glam polishes smells different than ones I've had previously, and I'm not sure why. I'm not sure if they've changed the formula or if it's just to do with these specifically. This one is called Pumpkin Palace. I'd say it's in the brown family. It does lean orange, but it's kind of like a clay, like a natural clay you find in the orangey browny family. This one's a very earthy tone to go along with those sparkly ones. Something a little bit more muted to not steal the thunder but complement it. This one is a darker brown. It is called Midnight Hour, and this one is a nice chocolatey brown. In the camera it's giving almost like a purple undertone, but I don't see that in real life. It's just a nice dark brown, but not so dark that it borders on black. Like you can clearly see the difference. And then lastly, we have this gray. It is called Ghostly Glamour. Now, as a fan of monochromes, I love this. I love the shades of gray. Everything from white to black and every shade in between. I'm always a fan of grays, so I like that this is included. This is going to give the opportunity to complement any of these other colors because it is not only a cream, but it's a neutral. So it can be paired with any of the others and work well. All right, so these are the 8 polishes in the October collection. This collection is called Gel Potion, which I think is pretty cool. If you think of all these as potions, what kind of potions would they be? Which one is your favorite? And what kind of magic do you think it would create? Now, it is time for us to create some magic, so let me decide which ones of these I want to use, and then we'll get started on some nails. Okay, so I've decided we're going to do a little bit of everything. Let me turn the light up on that just a smidge. So we're going to put down our bases, and we're going to do 2 nails, these 2, with a little bit of nail art with the same polishes. So for the pinky, we're going to go in with the purple one. I decided to get all up on it so that you could see, and depending on your application, you can sometimes get away with just 1 coat. And I think I may be able to. We will have to check the opacity because I do have longer nails, but I think it's gonna be all right because these are some pretty good thick covering polishes. Like, look how great that looks already. And then we're gonna do the gray for the middle two since we're gonna put art on top of it. You don't want to get these too thick because you want to make sure that they do cure well, and being as they are opaque polishes, if they're too thick, the light will not penetrate them like it needs to. So better to do multiple thin coats than to do a thick coat. But with these, I find even if the coat is thin, it still covers really well. So like, that looks great. Excellent. And then we're gonna do the blue one for this finger, our index finger. Now I did stick that to my skin a little bit, and you'll want to make sure you clean that up right away. You do not want gel polish on your skin, especially once you go to cure it. Those are looking great. And then we're going to do this one for the thumb. Be careful when you get up near the cuticle. You want to kind of start further away and then push it a little bit. That way you're not flooding and you run less of a chance of smacking it into your skin. Now if you're like me and you've got the shakes, sometimes it's unavoidable. Stuff happens. And then again, make sure that you are getting it super thin. If you start off with a little bit too much, you can always drag it off and then wipe it off on the edge of the bottle so that you don't have too much. All right, I'm gonna stick those in the lamp. Remember, Madame Glam polishes require at least 60 seconds. All right, so we got those cured and they still look great. Definitely make sure that you're wiping your gel polish with alcohol, and don't be worried when you see this. This is not the color coming off. This is the dispersion layer, the tacky. So it doesn't mean it's not dry. You're just supposed to wipe that part off. So they look fantastic. It is time to get to the nail art. All right, so we're gonna start with this finger, and this polish, we are gonna do a little pumpkin over here. And this is really the easiest way to do a pumpkin. Don't want to take too much polish, so let some of that off of there. Basically, you'll just use your brush, spread it so that it gives you that roundness. And get you a little bit on there, and then you'll go on the other side and spread it as well so it gives you that roundness. And just make sure you get a good little coat. You can always do more than one layer if necessary, but I don't think we're gonna need to. Now you can see that they're not even. I kind of like that so that it's like it's sitting a little bit off center. And then we're going to take this green and put us a little stem mark as well. And then after that, we'll go in and we'll cure it. And then we're going to do a little bit of an outline. So we just want to get this part in place so that it is ready to be outlined. And I like to do my stems with a little bit of a triangle. Okay, so now that we've got that done, we've got some of that brown on this brush. You want to wipe off your excess because we don't want super thick lines. And then we're going to go in and do us a little outline. And I'm going to start by outlining the stem. And then the way I like to do my lines on my pumpkin is that they kind of go off of each other. So if I do this here, then this one will come up and go along this curvature here for the outline. And then similarly on this side, we're going to come along this curvature, and then that one will extend and come down here. Have to clean up my line a little bit, and then I like to also go in and put a little bit more lines, so like one here and then one over here, and you want to make sure those are curving as well. So that is a simple pumpkin. Isn't it cute? And if you want, you can put like a little curly cue coming off of here or some leaves, but I like this, so I'm gonna go ahead and cure that one. All right, and then we're gonna go in with the red one on this finger and do a little bit of like blood drips. Always seasonally appropriate. Let me move this thing. It is difficult for me to paint at this angle because I'm used to doing mine this way, but I'm gonna try it so you guys can kind of see what's going on here. Please focus. There we go. I think that's focused. All right, so with getting your blood drips, you kind of want to start with a bit of a fatness down at the bottom. So start with that being a little bit bigger and round, and then you're going to pull it up so that it kind of tapers in. I like to do a couple of them. Pardon me if you're having a hard time seeing, because I am also having a hard time seeing around this shininess. Alright, and then I want to do one more on this other side here, kind of mediumly drippy. And then once you've got the drippy parts on, you really just have to connect them. And so they're going to want to do like a hump to connect. It wouldn't be flat across because that's not how drips run. That would be weird looking. So you want it to kind of do a bit of an arch. The arches don't have to be even either, so that's the fun part of art. And then on this we're gonna do a little bit of an arch as well, so that it comes on down and we can just assume there's more drips going off the edge that we can't see. And then I want to go up here around this top edge carefully, because we don't want to get this on our skin if we can avoid it. Yeah, and then we just have to fill that in. And that is easy peasy nail art squeezy. I'm going to go ahead and cure that. We're going to go in with the No Wipe top coat, also from Madame Glam. Even though, because I've cleaned this with alcohol, they're not sticky anymore, but it is good to seal it in just to secure the longevity of your paint job, as well as make it nice and shiny. Who doesn't love a good shine, especially on a sparkly nail like that one? 60 seconds in the lamp. Alright, so that's that. Let's go ahead and throw a little bit of cuticle oil on here. I always forget to do this in the video, and it's after the fact that I actually get around to doing it. But I remembered this time cuticle oil is important, not just when you're changing your nails, but always. Just do it a couple times a day for fresh fingers, and it reduces the chances of you getting hangnails, because those are terrible, as you know. I will be posting swatch photos and little videos on my socials, so definitely make sure that you're following them. What do you think? Do you like what we've done here? I actually was able to use every color in this collection, which is great, because sometimes you can't really make them all work together, but I think this is pretty nice. I like it. It's fall, it's Halloween, it's cute. Make sure that you're subscribed so you're not missing my content. I definitely enjoy making these videos, and so I'm hoping you're enjoying watching them. I feel like we've been too much paint focused recently, and we've not done enough building nails, so I'd really like to work in some actually making nails videos here pretty soon, so keep an eye out for that. And I've been practicing my acrylic, and so we're gonna do some of that too. Very exciting. But you know the spiel. Hit the like, leave me a comment, leave me a pumpkin emoji in the comments. Follow my socials, check my links. There's links in the description for all kinds of stuff, but there is Madame Glam as well. So definitely go ahead and grab you some polishes and use that discount code so you can save, I believe it's 50%, which is a great discount. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.